let's make points to see who we gonna pick between HOV and Weezy. Greatest rapper ever. Let's end the debate here.
Man, you already know my
I'm
answer.
picking HOV, bro.
You already know my answer.
Who you picking, Doug? Hold on, I know what everybody else pick. I want to know who Doug
It's
pick.
Wayne.
Why you think Wayne the greatest rapper of all time?
Doug
more
picking
influence.
Playboy Cardi.
More
Hold on.
Jay-Z?
More
Yes.
influence.
Yes, come on. We're not doing
Break that down for us.
Not doing that.
Let him go.
All
through
the
it, then he gonna break
rappers,
it down.
all the rappers today is Wayne's babies, yo.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a fact.
this nigga still rapping at a high level
For sure.
consistently.
Yes,
Sure.
he is.
Classic albums, classic mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right. So Jay-Z's clearly the greatest rapper of all time.
God, bro.
If we talking influence, we could move.
Who did he influence?
We
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, fool.
Fuck out
Lil
of
Wayne
here.
got his rap
Definitely,
lyrics
he definitely
tattooed on
influenced
him.
Wayne.
He got his lyrics tatted on him. So
And he quoted HOV on
Many
Hey
times.
Mr. Carter at the end of that.
That man
That's a
said
whole
best
verse.
rapper alive since the best rapper retired.
that was his whole
Talking about Jay-Z.
Salute.
You know what I mean? So he influenced your favorite rapper of all time. Facts. That's one. And it's not even just rappers. He influenced the rap game, period. The whole rap game. Everybody want to be a businessman now because of Jay-Z. Jay-Z influenced the whole game. Jay-Z then had hits from 96. And he still, anytime he drop a verse is at a high level.
Wayne too. Well, yeah.
That's
Bro,
a fact. That's a fact.
Jay-Z been great since Reasonable Doubt. Weezy been great since
Carter 1.
Carter 1, yeah.
Great?
Great since Carter
Yeah,
1.
like
Great?
Like I'm talking like yeah.
Great? Let's all right, and if he's great,
Now, Carter 1 was.
I don't hear
Yeah.
no
That's when he stopped
no
writing.
ghostwriting allegations for
stopped writing.
HOV. Weezy stopped getting good when I seen Gilly around.
Philly.
That's all I'm saying.
There it goes.
I just
That's
seen
that
Weezy
Philly
get
shit.
nah, I'm just saying.
It's not that Philly shit. Because nigga had a motherfucking MFK in the motherfucking video. Make a nigga in the video.
He
Now
put
look at
his whole slang up and everything.
Hey, shout,
No,
out,
no, no.
shout out Gilly though. Shout out Gilly.
That's
shout
one.
out Gilly for sure.
Right.
the second thing. He switched his whole swag Carter 2 when he went up to Harlem. He went from Philly, then he went to Harlem.
When with Cam and them.
Fuck with Cam.
Yeah,
Jewels, all them cats.
Sure.
Know what I mean?
Lot of dick riding.
Hey.
Lot of dick
saying.
riding. Your man's a dick rider.
So,
saying.
God,
so is
damn.
it
You
safe
can't
to
be
say?
the,
I
you can't
can't
be the
say-
greatest if you're a dick rider.
I can't say
But is it
that.
safe to say
That's what I'm saying.
that Wayne, since you mentioned the Carter 1, he was around Gilly and the Philly.
I'm only saying this because we got to make a point.
You said Carter 2, he was around New York, Harlem guys, Dipset and all that. By the time Carter 3 came out, is it safe to say Wayne was like, he was in his bag at that point? Because really, ever since Carter 3, he hasn't, his style really hasn't changed that much.
He been in
It
God.
has, it
he,
has,
been in,
though.
he was in God
Really?
mode.
Yeah,
God
it
mode
has.
from Carter 3 on up. For
I would say
It's changed since Carter 3? How?
Yeah, I
it
say it
has.
changed since Carter.
It has.
Not,
But I'm
not
saying
his style, but like the subject matter.
It's not
has
a
changed.
drastic change. Yeah, subject wise, yeah.
Subject matter has changed.
But I'm saying like you know, that stuff he started like doing in Carter 3. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Young Thug eventually, you know,
I mean, but to me, like
copied
I think
from and made his own.
He went punchline almost too crazy after Carter 3, like Carter
that's
4
the
is
whole thing.
like it was punchline on top of punchline on top of punchline. Carter 3
And he just eat pussy all the time.
Can't let it breathe.
Punchline's about eating pussy all day. That's what he's
So I
that's
mean,
what he's
like-
doing. That's what
So
he's doing.
I got a question.
Nah, I can't say that.
So like, what year range would you say Wayne was like
top
that dude, like number one, undebatable?
Whatever year Carter 2, between Carter 2 and Carter 3, the anticipation for Carter 3
07?
he was in God mode.
07
He was
to
in God mode.
11.
07 to 11.
Okay. Another question.
When was HOV that nigga?
Yeah. So like, when
Come on,
when was HOV ever
bro. Are you
that
really
number
about
one
to ask
dude?
this question, bro?
Undebatable.
Undebatable.
So keep in mind,
only 1 year.
Keep in mind.
1 year.
Only 1 year. He was undebatable the top dude.
Well, keep
tough.
in mind.
Well,
Throw out that
That's
year. See,
I would say 02. Blueprint.
I was gonna say 01, but
When Blueprint come out?
01.
01.
But
Tough.
Hov dropped from 96 to 2003. He dropped a year. He dropped the album every year,
That's commendable.
but it was no duds. Like, arguably, you can say his first dud was when he got into Kingdom Come. That was like 06. He took a couple of years off.
Yeah.
But from 96 Reasonable Doubt to 03 Black Album, which was supposed to be his farewell at the time, every album was arguably like a top 5 hip hop album that year.
The thing with HOV, he was never, except for our party that one year, never undoubtedly the number one dude.
But he was in the conversation.
Always in the convo. When whoever you was arguing was better than him was gone by 2 years, but he was still that top dude. So DMX might have been that dude at one point. 2 years later, he's gone. Eminem's up there, but HOV's still there. He's gone, then fucking Ja Rule up there, but HOV's still there. He's gone, Nas there. HOV's still there though.
Not only that,
whoa.
but y'all know how hard y'all.
Let's not get crazy.
What you saying?
You say Nas was when he was number one when? You talking about that whole
In like 97. When, bro, yeah, it don't matter. Around,
No, that's 94, so HOV won't out yet.
it was written time.
96, Jay was just coming out. I thought the way you was listening.
I'm not
I
doing
thought
it in
you was-
order. I'm not doing it in order.
Yeah, because I'm about to say,
I'm just naming people.
even though he took the he won the battle with the Ether.
He played second fiddle a lot to like Biggie at
Still
one
Matic
time.
was still not Blueprint. Let's not get crazy.
He played second fiddle Biggie, then Nas at one time. Like after Biggie died, Nas was the top dude.
Hey, look,
It's arguable.
That's arguable.
another thing with HOV that a lot of people don't really acknowledge is that he matured with his rap.
Correct.
On his what he raps about.
Correct.
And he's still able to, be at the top with that. A lot of people, they try to change the direction of their rap.
That's
and
a
they
good
fuck
point.
around, they lose their traction with their fan base. Motherfuckers like you rapping about shit I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Wayne has not done that.
He made the game.
He's
grow up.
still
You can live by HOV bars.
his raps
HOV
are
has
fire.
really
You
rapped about
can
shit, and
live
niggas been
by
like, I don't want to
HOV.
hear that because I can't relate to the shit.
You can't relate it because you're not old enough.
Hold on,
You
though.
can't relate because
It's-
you don't make whole
it's
money.
more
What are we
than-
talking
Everybody's
about?
money.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
He talking about
We're
shit
not
that
talking about
he
money
talking
all the
about
time.
shit that we can't
Yeah,
relate
but
you
to.
get to a
he talks
certain
about life
Niggas was
experience.
definitely arguing that.
He's talking about life
Niggas
experience.
definitely was saying that. Yo.
Life
Who
experience.
said it? Who
Niggas-
was
niggas
niggas?
was
Who
definitely
was
saying
saying? You
that.
can stay away from them people.
Come on,
The
yo.
amount
You can
of
stay
people-
away from them
Y'all,
people.
so
People
y'all
not good
ain't,
for you.
so you ain't never hear that.
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
It's from-
I
Okay,
have heard.
okay. It
That's
don't matter
the-
who it's
that's not
from.
saying that.
Niggas is still
Not
saying
too much
that.
of my
The
man.
number
Not
of
too much of my man, man.
Listen,
The
you want to
number of
understand it
people-
once you get to a certain level.
The
Certain
number of
levels you
people saying
understand.
that is outnumbered by the people who are not
But
saying
I'm saying
that.
you can't say that he matured and
He did.
and didn't
Hold on.
make music that people can relate to. But he
People
made
relate to
music
it. Ivan Lady said on the
Bro,
album.
that niggas
saying
can relate
is-
to.
Hold on, prime
That
example.
Magna
Ladies
Carta
in the album.
joint, niggas
Hold on.
was not
Prime
fucking with
Magna
that.
Prime
Carta.
example.
Niggas was not fucking with that.
You remember the Black
I'm
album?
saying.
You remember the Black album era, right? That was 2003.
don't.
My favorite album.
That's his favorite album. That's his favorite album from Jay-Z.
He don't remember the era though.
right.
Okay,
Go
but
ahead.
still.
Go ahead.
I know niggas
But-
on
hold on.
fries for
Wait,
talking about
my
this.
point. My point is by bringing up that specific album, that was the time frame when HOV said, "Take your jerseys off. We putting these button ups on."
Yeah, he had us looking crazy. So.
Now,
Had us looking crazy. So. Had us-
but we all did it.
yeah, he did it. We
You know
did
what I'm
it.
saying?
We was looking bad.
He
Look
was
at the
actually, to Trey's point, as far as evolving with the music and growing up in the music, Jay was the first artist that I can recall that had niggas like really growing up. Like, all right, this is what we doing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We changing it. So on a fashion standpoint, can you say that Wayne had the same impact as a Jay-Z from a fashion?
Yes. Come on.
No, he did. Nobody wanted to dress like that nigga,
Nah, he
yo.
did.
Stop.
Wayne
Come on
did.
now.
They was-
And what way?
And
They
what
wanted
way?
to dress like Jim
Bro,
Jones.
Yeah,
Phil.
put tattoos on their
Relax,
face.
hold on.
Man, like,
They
come
put
on,
tats
bro.
on
What
their
are you
ass.
talking
Bro,
about?
I
Niggas,
honestly wanna
that's what I'm
know.
saying. Niggas was
Yeah,
putting
they
tats on
trying
their
to be like
face, skinny
Wayne.
jeans,
Yeah, for sure.
little ass shirts.
The rock and roll shit, like
That's Jim
that was
Jones.
from Wayne.
But
That's
Wayne
not
made
all
it
Jim
popular though, son.
That's probably.
I would
That
say-
skateboard
a lot
shit,
of it is from
I
Jim
say- I would say
Jones.
Wayne
A lot of
made Red's
you gotta. Jim Jones definitely.
But I don't know. I'm talking about from garments. I wasn't talking about more so like a look.
Shit on it, yeah. with
But
the
I'm
wallet.
saying the look, people was trying to look like Lil Wayne. For
No,
sure.
no, that's fair.
That skateboard, like Wayne had everybody trying to be skateboarders and shit.
Nah, niggas was
Us,
skateboarding
we
before
not us,
him.
but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
younger people trying to be
I mean,
that
niggas-
chain,
Y'all
the
can't
chains on the
argue that
jeans.
now.
That's a fact.
I think the tats and the dreads for the most part.
Ah, that's cool. So to Trey's point, he said his subject matter changed. You said that you felt like niggas couldn't relate, and I felt like 444 to me was one of the most relatable.
One of his best albums. One of his best
Yeah,
projects
that was-
ever.
album.
And you're not gonna
That
get
was
it
the
till
point.
you get to a certain point.
That was the
in
point
life.
when he figured it out.
Nah, he
I'm
figured it out
saying
before.
there were albums and music that he put out that niggas was not fucking with.
I feel like it was 2 albums that niggas was like,
I mean, niggas won't
Magna
fucking
Carta was kind of trash.
Hey, that's 2 albums is 2 albums.
What's the other album?
Son, like Wayne got a couple albums
Kingdom
niggas
Come,
won't really
trash.
fucking with like that. I'm not like
Ooh,
I'm not a human.
I'm
being.
not saying that's
Though?
not true. I'm
Kingdom
just saying
Come on
if,
it was
if
based
your
off
point
a fucking
is
movie though, bro.
No, that was a
that he
No, I'm
didn't
sorry,
make
yeah, I'm
music
tripping. Yeah,
that
Kingdom
people
But that was a
relate
great
to. I'm
album,
telling you,
though.
he
Kingdom
made
Come
music
was
that niggas
kinda
couldn't relate to.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what- so what-
because
That's
you
all
had
I'm
to be
saying.
at a certain mind state and a certain level to understand it.
And majority of people won't.
Like when you mature,
What-
the people. I'm not saying you.
Man.
When you mature, everybody's
that
not
was
gonna get
literally a
it.
critique.
Majority of the people, I don't
his
understand
album.
where
You
you
say
getting that
majority of
from,
people.
bro.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
That was
Four,
literally
four-
a critique of his
You
album.
gotta be talking about your age
all right,
group.
all right, cool. It's
You gotta
gotta
be
tell you your
talking
age
He's
group.
talking
That's
about
cool.
444.
444.
Classic album. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
not talking about 444 right now.
And what we talking about
So
then?
you
Talking
sa-
about
you
albums
shining
like
light
Magna
on-
Carter. That shit
you
was
shining
trash.
light on the
Niggas
album.
cannot relate to that shit.
Hey, look.
It's unrelatable to somebody that's not on that level.
Wayne
Like,
got, Wayne got 2
right.
albums that's
all right,
unrelatable.
all right, cool,
Majority
cool.
of people is not
once you
at
start
Definitely
maturing,
got
a Hove level.
That's
when you start
bad.
maturing,
Ain't nobody in this room at Hove level. That's
said what?
unrelatable. Nobody in
we're
this
not
room is at
talking money-
Hove
We're not
level.
talking money wise. It's more.
I'm not even talking money. I'm in general.
Honestly, it
He
ain't
talks
even
that
about
shit.
He
It ain't
talks
even
about
that
life.
with me, bro. Niggas
it's
learn
life.
shit.
He talks
I
about
learn
life.
shit when I
Well,
listen
well,
to
the
it.
way that
I'm
Wayne
just
talk
saying-
about
It's
pussy,
a-
I
it's
can't
a-
relate to that either.
it's a
I mean, I
whole
get
verse for
pussy, but
everything, man.
he talk about pussy every record.
Say what
So
I-
I mean, he must be getting a lot of
For
it.
everything, man.
Hey,
Like,
it's
yo,
4v1,
this is-
I
Hey, look.
It's a whole bar that relate. I can apply a whole bar to anything in life
For sure.
Like Wayne's not giving no homo. Wayne's not giving me that.
I was
You
gonna
can
make an
find- you can
argument.
find
I'm not a human being. That's like that stuff that Wayne like. I couldn't get with Wayne on that.
That album was hard.
Wayne is
That
a
was
great-
that was
and Rebirth.
Nah,
That
Rebirth.
was- That was okay too.
Yeah, I can't.
Wayne is a good ass rapper. Don't get it fucked up. He's a great rapper.
Yeah.
Top
But when
five.
When Hov, we talk about bars that you can learn from, and
See,
It's a different-
See, let it go. It's Doug you talking to. What you just say? What you just say? Like 15 minutes ago.
Hey, somebody got
Yeah.
somebody got to make an argument.
We tried to.
He ain't trying to
They
do
keep
that
cutting me
shit.
off because I get so passionate about it. Like, bro, like, look.
Somebody gotta make an argument.
First of all, Trey just answered your question. Like, yo, when you say his the lyrics
Just let him go.
changed and they elevated to his life experiences. So he went from dope boy to, father. You can relate to being a father. He talks about his wife. He talks about legacies for his kids. Like, all that stuff is applicable to just about everybody. Either if not in this room, they can kind of understand what you're talking about.
I agree.
So when you said, like I said,
I like that.
so to your point, like the people that's kind of questioning that aspect of it, they just don't have the life experiences to relate to it. And when you say, yo, nobody's checking for it, that's the third.
I never
When
said
Drake,
that.
no, I'm just. I know you might not have said that verbatim, but when Drake goes on tour, you saw Drake, right? He went on tour with who? 21?
Yeah, it's one of those.
21 Savage. Jay-Z go on tour by himself, selling out places by himself. No opening act. It's just him.
I don't know Wayne can do
Nah,
that.
he do be having open.
All
But
right.
I see what you're saying.
Sam, we went
he
to-
he could do it by himself.
We went to
That's what you're saying.
we went to the 444 tour. You went with your lady, I went with my lady.
Yeah.
And
Vic Mensa was the opening act.
all right, so
I know what you're saying.
No,
nobody's there for Vic
That shit
Business,
was
son.
depleted. That shit was
You
depleted.
saying he don't need to open it
damn,
up.
son.
But I'm just
You don't
being
think Wayne can
technical.
do
He
that?
did have an
You
opening
don't think
act.
Wayne can do that?
Huh?
You don't think Wayne can do that?
Yeah, wait, of course he
Y'all,
can.
if y'all don't think Wayne,
A solo tour, yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
could.
can go ahead and move on to the next
Yeah, he
topic.
could.
at that
He
point.
could. He could.
He can.
He could.
Wayne don't need no opening act.
We
You
can
know
doesn't.
move on
He
to the next
doesn't.
topic if we're gonna do that.
However,
No.
Wayne last tour, he was. I mean, it was on purpose. But he went to smaller. He went to smaller venues, small ass venues.
Yeah, sometimes that's personal.
I get
Sometimes
it.
they want to do that. It's
I
personal.
get it, but
You know, we
my
probably
man's going to arenas.
we probably should have elaborated on why we even having this conversation. Because you know, something happened recently where Juvie had told, I guess, whatever news outlet, media outlet that he was being interviewed by, he was basically saying he thought Lil Wayne was the best rapper alive, and yeah, and that's where that shit come from.
Yeah, but to add to that, the media outlet, they was asking Juvie who he think is the best rapper alive
Because Wayne says
stated
Jay-Z.
that Jay-Z is the
Right,
best
right,
rapper.
right.
And Juvie was like,
So you arguing for a
that's
man
cool,
who think
but
Right.
I think Wayne is the greatest. So
He don't
Juvie,
even-
Wayne
Brown
ain't gonna say that every
Brown say
time. Though.
Jordan's
He gonna show the
It is
utmost
what it is.
respect.
I said
It's
Brown
a-
would
it's a
say
respect
Jordan the
thing.
great.
It is.
Nah, I ain't
It
never
definitely
heard Brown say
it's a respect thing.
I
But
ain't
like,
never heard Brian say Jordan
All right,
great.
now we're going into a different.
And
I
like-
never heard that. Brian would say he's
You
the
can look it
greatest.
up. He said
it's a
Jordan.
respect thing. But
I never heard Brian.
But the few times that these two have collaborated, which the only two times that really come to my mind is outside of Swagger Like Us. I don't really include that record because it was more of a posse cut. But the two of them on it was
Hello, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn off the American Gangster album,
Mr. Carter.
and then Mr. Carter.
Both are
I
trash.
prefer Mr. Carter over that song, over the Brooklyn song. But my point is, if you listen to that Mr. Carter record, right? I think the structure of the song, Wayne got 2 verses, a whole verse, and then Wayne ends the verse. But Wayne's ending verse is a Jay-Z verse. A lot of the Wayne core fan group didn't know that. So the way he comes in is like, you know what I'm saying? You could try me, fucker, but when it squeezes hurts, that's Jay-Z verse from Volume 1. He's paying homage to HOV on the song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That was before Doug time.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying that was before Doug time.
Man, look.
That was 2008.
Man, look, last year, bro. Last
let
year.
y'all get it off.
We saw him on the same song last year.
Oh yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah, I forgot about God.
What happened?
But that's
Wayne
still that's a
spazzing
posse
that
cut
time,
too, yeah.
Huh?
Hov just had more time to rap. That's all.
Yeah, you're right. 8 minutes, nigga. 8 minutes. Had the
Hov
verse of
just
the
had
year.
more time to
Had
rap.
the verse of the year.
That shit was
Wayne
hard,
got the same amount of
bro.
time.
Call it what you want.
That's
Uh-huh.
crazy.
We'd be having a different
I
conversation.
pose this question to the group real quick before we move on from the subject. Beat selection is very important when it comes to what makes an artist great, I think, outside of what they're saying on the record. Is it fair to say that beat selection wise between Wayne and HOV, they pretty much equal?
No.
Because Jay is known for picking
Jay-Z
really
fell off.
picking one of the greatest
fell
beats.
off?
Jay fell off. And that's one of the reasons why people was saying what you say they say.
When did Jay-Z fall off as far as beat selection?
Okay, he's always had the top tier producers with him, right?
Okay.
Timbo, Just Blaze, and shit like that. But I say around the time from Blueprint 2 to Blueprint 3, that was a transition where he wasn't using those producers that. No, he used Tim for Magna Carta.
Okay.
Blueprint 3. I can't say he wasn't
Say
using
Black
super
Album had
producers.
nothing but super
But
producers on it.
yeah, but I'm not speaking on Black Album. I'm just saying
But
the
you said
transition
02
between Blueprint 2 and Blueprint 3.
Black Album in the
He
middle
stopped
of that.
using.
Yeah. Black Album is 03.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's after Blueprint.
my
2.
fault. After Black Album.
After-
So Kingdom Come,
3.
American Gangster, Blueprint 3.
What came out before Blueprint 3?
American Gangster, Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come, American Gangster, then Blueprint 3.
Okay, so he had Dr. Dre on Kingdom Come.
For
Just
real.
Blaze, Kanye,
Yeah, like
Pharrell,
but
the usual
it's
suspects.
still it wasn't. They didn't produce the shit that they were known for. Like they didn't sound the way they were known for.
Bro, it was
sounding.
a couple bad songs.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye, the shit that he made on Blueprint
Was it the
didn't
beef or was
sound like
it
the shit
Jay-Z?
that he made on Kingdom Come. Like it was just.
Yeah, Kingdom Come was that's one of his lackluster albums. We can all admit that.
But I mean,
I think that goes into. It plays a part into the people losing interest. You know what I'm saying? And like not aside from the fact that he won't talk about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? He stopped talking about the drug dealing. The shit that people love from Jay.
so we said his beats.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
said his beats fell off.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel about
So
it.
I feel
American
like-
Gangster's beats came off. I thought that gun was
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
I
his-
thought that gun was crazy.
I mean, it was cool. It was cool, bro. I'm just saying the shit that he was coming out with, bro.
It was a difference.
Yeah,
I
Blueprint.
don't know.
The Blueprints, the productions on them Jones, bro. Come on,
Because Blueprint
man.
3 still had some
Compared
great
to-
production on it.
It did, and you know I acknowledge
Yeah.
that. But I'm saying it just didn't come off like it's almost like going in a room with Timbo and he giving you the iconic shits for Blueprint, but then his bad beats you use them for Blueprint 3. Y'all follow me? Like a super producer can have bad beats.
Yeah.
I think
The time frame that I'm talking about.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm not knocking what you're saying.
Okay.
I just I would think that Wayne is more experimental with his beats. Therefore, in my opinion, he's more likely to pick a bad beat. The last Wayne song that I heard for himself was it Cat something. He just released
the
it.
jump was you talking about the jump with Swiss? Or
I thought that beat was horrible.
Even 444.
Yeah, that
a lot of the
No ID
masses
did
is
that
not gonna
whole
fuck with that shit. I loved it. But the masses ain't gonna fuck with that. No ID producing the shit the way he
Not
did.
gonna fuck with what Jay-Z talking about. I think them beats catered to what he was talking about. You can't get no crazy.
No, you're
beat,
right.
whole bunch
You're
of
right.
shit. I think the reason masses
talking
ain't gonna
about
fuck with it.
Cat Food
It were,
beats
that
horrible,
kind wasn't for the masses.
I heard it.
That 444 Jones is for like a
Right. It was a
specific-
personal
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
But I think
Same
that
thing.
core
Y'all
group.
went crazy.
I think Wayne experiments more with his beat selection to your point. So therefore, he's more likely to pick a bad beat. Not that he picks bad beats, because Wayne to pick some. He got some shit.
Yeah.
But he's more likely to experiment with his beats, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
therefore, he's more likely to pick a bad beat.
I just posed that question because both of them are known for, and I agree with you. I think Wayne is more experimental, but both of them, I think that helps in why they're in that conversation of being, the great MCs or the greatest MCs, because neither one of them really are known for picking bad beats for the most part. I mean, everybody has a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at one point, certain artists, they was catching hell just because they couldn't get it right. Jay and Wayne are not really in that conversation. But to Trey's point, some songs didn't age as well. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something to consider as well.
Yeah.
Man, look, they both two goats.
But yeah, I think it's a generational thing.
like I said-
It ain't no right or wrong answer, I don't think.
think they
Oh, it's a
both
right and wrong answer. It's definitely a right answer.
They both two goats.
I grew up on HOV though, but I respect and love
Like I
Wayne.
said,
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I grew up on Hole too, and I
Grew up on Wayne,
and
too.
like I said, Wayne was
Yeah,
right
but
there.
it's a different type of grow up.
And
You know what I
then
mean?
that's what hurts Wayne on my list. Because I grew up on Wayne. I remember when Wayne, we just argued, he could have been arguably the worst than Cash Money. That never leaves my mind. That's my first impression of Wayne.
But
So that hurts him with me.
I like the evolution of his story though, because nobody would have never thought that Wayne would become what he became.
I mean, you're right because
know what I'm saying?
Because I remember when, to you guys' point, I remember when Carter 1 came out. Before it came out, and
That's
what was this first single off they drunk? We had the piece on it saying bottom of the map.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. And he said, "Oh, the best rapper alive is best rapper."
I remember laughing at that.
We was laughing. That was a joke. I don't know if it was a joke on where y'all was at, but it was
definitely
like,
a
bro,
joke.
like what was you?
Like,
And then-
what? Wayne.
Fast forward.
But hold on.
Fast forward.
But on that same album, by the time the Go DJ record came out, which was the second single, niggas was changing that laugh.
A little bit.
No.
That laugh, it won't as hard as a laugh by then.
No, you're right.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying he proved. He showed and proved.
Yeah.
Like I said, by that, I remember that for me, that single came out my junior year. My senior year, Carter 1 was the soundtrack to that fall.
Right.
So,
Right.
Like I said, it's a.
So yeah,
Can't
y'all
go
let
wrong
us,
with either one. I just pick Hope.
yeah, y'all let us know in the comments, man. And you know
I
what I'm
just pick
saying.
Wayne.
And not too much on you know what I'm saying, on anybody on the show. We got our respective opinions. That's what we do. But y'all let us know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Wayne or
Politics
Jay-Z.
as usual.